Jill Wine-Banks was an assistant prosecutor in the Watergate trial and later served in the Carter administration as General Counsel of the US Army. Jill Wine-Banks, the Democrats have been very reluctant to push the impeachment button. It's a very serious step. Why is it happening now? Why is this the issue that's the tipping point?
I think this one is really threatening democracy in ways that are very visible. You have the president as president, not as a candidate for president, actually doing something. He has actually admitted that he did it. He says he discussed the investigation of Biden with the president of Ukraine, and that is really scaring people, is that he was, number one, preventing foreign aid, military aid, going to Ukraine. He was using taxpayer dollars, and he was doing it for his own benefit. It's so clear that he was not acting in the interests of America, but was acting to get dirt that might help him in his campaign, and it's dirt that doesn't exist.
Will any impeachment probe go beyond the narrow question of whether the president was pushing Ukraine to dig up dirt on Joe Biden? Will it look at other questions as well?
I think that one of the things that's open to question right now is whether the focus will be on this one event. There is, of course, a pattern of wrongdoing that is being apparent. The stonewalling of all congressional subpoenas threatens the American checks and balance system. Our Constitution is founded on a belief that there are three branches of equal government and that they all check the other. And he has been saying, no, I am the primary, I am the unitary executive, and I can do anything, and I'm not going to cooperate with you. That's not how our system works. And it isn't just in him stonewalling on an investigation of his own criminal conduct. It's also him stonewalling on his immigration policy, on his tax returns, on a number of other issues.
The process is launching, but how high is the bar to President Trump actually being removed from office?
The problem in impeachment is that we have a divided Congress right now. The House is controlled by the Democrats, and the Senate by the Republicans. And the Republicans have made it clear that no matter what the evidence is, they will not take action. They have not so far in any way shown any serious intent to find the facts. That's a problem. I remain optimistic. I believe that the facts, that if they come out in the way that it now looks they will, that even Republicans will start to support this action. During Watergate, the facts were compelling, and it was a bipartisan support for impeachment. It was not just the Democrats.
What is at stake for Nancy Pelosi and the Democrats?
A lot is at stake for democracy, not just for the Democrats. In the House, all you need is a majority, and the Democrats have a majority, so they could impeach him, which is the equivalent of indictment, and then he would have to stand trial in the Senate. The Senate would be the jury. The Chief Justice of the U.S. Supreme Court would be the presiding official.
One thing we know about Donald Trump is that he loves a fight. He loves an enemy around which he can rally his base. Is it possible that this could actually be good news for Donald Trump heading into the 2020 presidential race?
I don't see how any president could think that it is good news to be impeached. That cannot be something that you can lightly ignore, even if he isn't removed from office by a conviction in the Senate. The facts that will come out in a hearing on impeachment will be very damaging to his candidacy. I think that Americans will care that he himself solicited something from a foreign government. It is against the law. Our election laws prohibit taking anything of value from a foreign donor. And clearly, Ukraine is a foreign donor, and opposition research is something that candidates pay a very large amount of money to get. So if he gets it for free by asking a foreign power to give it to him, that is something that people will care about.
Jill Wine-Banks, thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Lee Sales. Thanks for watching this story. If you'd like to watch more of 730's stories, they are on the left of your screen. And tap on the button below to subscribe and get the latest from ABC News.